Hello, class. Nice to speak with you all again. So the question that was posed was, given the current global environment, what strategies does your industry utilize to assess potential market opportunities, and what are the strengths and weaknesses of these strategies? So I would say that the company that I work for, um, we would use the non-equity based strategy in the foreign market due to exporting. We export a fair amount of steel overseas on barges or big container ships, whichever one. And the way that we know whether we want to entertain these offers for exporting to foreign countries is we use a forecast uh, for the economy and the market of the international client, and we'll look at potential profit margins, what's our percent, and how many dollars we're going to make on the sale to make the decision of whether or not we're willing to make that sale or not. I would say that, I know this is an international business course, but I would say that my company is mostly equity based in the domestic market due to having 18 subsidiaries. So where I work in Birmingham is the corporate headquarters for the steel company, and we are responsible for overseeing the accounting for 18 subsidiaries spread all across the South, East, and a little bit of the Midwest. So another thing, the company that I work for that's good for marketing is we're very active on social media, make plenty of posts on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the big social media platforms. Another good marketing tool that we're using right now is the World Games. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of the World Games or not, but they're located or being hosted in Birmingham this upcoming week. So the company that I work for is a premier sponsor. Our company made plenty of donations, made some steel sculptures and stuff for the World Games so maybe you'll see them on the opening or closing ceremonies. So yeah, I would say that the strengths of the non-equity base for my company is the ability to make substantial profit, because if it's not going to be substantial, then we probably won't even entertain that offer. A weakness would be is we're leaving probably a fair amount of money on the table by foreign offers that we're not taking because it doesn't reach that certain profit margin threshold that we're looking for. I would say a strength of the equity base for our domestic market is we have 18 subsidiaries. It's a ton. We generate a ton of revenue, but we also generate a ton of expenses, which I guess would be sort of our weakness. I think in today's society, the social media game is huge for how you want your company represented. It gives sort of an insight of the day-to-day and the big things going on in the company, which I think is super important for clients. Another thing that we use is something sort of an e-commerce steel market. It's an app actually that customers can go on and make purchases and fill out purchase orders. It's a really huge piece of our company these days. The CTO of the company that I work for has now transitioned to the CTO or CEO of this new e-commerce company, which is huge and really took off during COVID. So yeah, so thank you everybody for listening. I appreciate your time.